seats. Sounds like we're going to have a packed house up in here in just a few minutes. Grab yourself a spot, make yourself comfortable. We got some of the best action sports riders in the business here today, ready to put on a show for you, courtesy of the Middle Heat Tour, ASA Entertainment Group, and the United States Marines will be with you in just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the sooner we get everybody seated, the quicker we're going to be able to rock the house. So come on in, grab yourself a seat, make yourselves comfortable. We got a high five BHS action event coming at you in just a few minutes, or as soon as we get everybody seated. Talk soon. is your 3-minute warning. Exactly 3 minutes to find a seat. If you're in the bleachers, go ahead and squish together. We gotta make as much room as possible so we can get everybody seated. So come on in, grab a spot. We are gonna start in 3 minutes. I wish I just loved something you just love, baby. I'll be in your life again, so baby, just remind you. If there's any room beside you, please make it known. We got a lot of people that didn't get a seat yet. There's plenty of one-on spots. The quicker you get seated, the more of the show we're going to put on. So grab a spot. You got about 2 minutes or less. I see lots of room. If you're not gravitating to an empty spot, I think you're loitering. This is your 1-minute warning. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, faculty and staff, good morning, everybody! Oh, man, I tell you what, this is our last Monday of an 11-week tour. These riders started all the way down in Miami, Florida a few months ago. We are ready to rock the house here today in Columbia, South Carolina. These riders will absolutely 100% be feeding off of your energy and loud noise. So let me say that again. Good morning, everybody! Right on, I'm going to start things off by introducing myself. My name is Dan. I will be the MC of today's event, and I represent exactly 20% of the ASA No Hate Tour. Today, on top of entertaining all of you with a fantastic BMX show, we're also going to educating you a little bit about the bullying issues that we see inside of our schools. It has become such a major problem that they've literally hired a BMX team to come and talk to you all about it. That said, while we're with you today, we're going to have two really important jobs that we need you all to help us out with. and enjoy yourselves. So on that note, 11 for getting for the class, bringing us out here today, and making this event happen. Let's give the United States Marines a big round of applause. Let them hear it. Shout out to these gentlemen and everything it is they represent. Your number 2 job, quite possibly equally as important, will be at the appropriate times to make noise. Yelling, screaming, clapping your hands, stomping your feet, whatever it takes. The guys on the team, myself included, we really appreciate loud people and positive energy. So the louder you guys are able to get, the more fun we're going to have, the higher they're going to jump, and of course, the more free stuff we're going to give away. One of those great things being a $500 Visa gift card. So keep that in mind. Now that free stuff will be going to the loudest, most energetic members of our audience. So before I get this show started, Pickles, I gotta ask, do we have any loud people out here today? Right on, you guys tell us to sit back, relax, and enjoy as I introduce to you the 2024 No Heat Tour. Let's make some noise! He steers clear of the ramps altogether and does what we call BHS flatland, an incredibly difficult discipline of riding, but this guy is all but faster. Coming in from Minneapolis, Minnesota, a former 3-time X Games gold medalist. Let's make some noise right now for Trevor Meyer! Well, Trevor is getting things started. Check this one out as he works that front wheel. Working a little bit of magic as he pivots to the other side of his bike line. What do you say? Make some noise for Trevor Meyer! Trevor is getting it going, and that brings us up to our ramp riders. These are the dangerous ones, the thrill seekers, if you will. Starting out with this first gentleman, he's what we call a jack of all trades. Dirt, vert, scream, and park. He can certainly do it all. Coming in from Louisville, Kentucky, make some noise for Zach Newman! Right on, Zach, preventing what we call a turn down to go to the top of that box. So rocking that full face helmet for some added protection. And as I said, this boy can do it all. Ladies and gentlemen, give it one more time for Zach Newman. All right, and that brings us up to the newest member of our team, but don't let that fool you. He certainly knows how to put on a fantastic show. Coming in from West Palm Beach, Florida. Let's make some noise right now for Mr. Riley Jordan! Some time coming in from Greenville, North Carolina. Let's make a little bit of noise right now for my man, Mr. Logan Plays. Logan coming at you, swinging really on big 360 over that punch shot. He's not done yet, guys. Come on, back catch it. What do you say? Let's make a little bit of noise for my man, Logan. Like I said earlier, my name is Dan. I will be the MC of today's event. And personally, I've been in this business for quite some time, both riding and competing, but also directing and producing events like this all over the United States. And in the process, represented brands such as Red Bull and the Nitro Circus. I stay pretty busy with all of them. I've got quite a full schedule. But one of my favorite things to do is to come out here, work with your school, work with the Marines, and put on a great show for all of you that has a positive message behind it. So, thanks so much for having me today, everybody. I definitely appreciate it. What do they say down here? Thanks, y'all. That's as I mentioned earlier, that we've got some free stuff to give away as an additional bonus to all of you for joining us here today. And we want to show you that we appreciate you as our new fans. So right now, our team riders are grabbing some free stuff, and they're looking for some loud people! Including instructions on how to win that $500. But right now, who's ready for some more action? All right, this guy's all about action. We're going to bring our resident flatland professional, Mr. Trevor Meyer. Start things off what we call an elbow for live. Glenwood, if you can't do that trick, make some noise for my man Trevor. Trevor, one of the best to ever do it. What we call BMX flatland. Now they say it takes approximately 10,000 hours of practice to become an expert at any one thing. And I wholeheartedly agree with that statement, which is why I'd like to point out that our friend Trevor here has nearly 30,000 hours of career practice into what you're seeing, which just so happens to be why he makes it look so easy, so smooth and so stylish. Make some noise for Trevor. Smashing that link right there. Right on, ladies and gentlemen, as he clears up the floor for a moment, I'm going to talk to you all about that bullying issue that I mentioned earlier. Now, there are 4 types of bullying that we face in today's modern school systems: physical, verbal, and psychological. Those are 3 types of bullying that they're out for quite some time. They're nothing new. We still see it today, but what is the 4th most dangerous form of bullying we see in the digital world? On the count of 3, 1, 2, 3! Cyberbullying has become such a major problem, and the reason is simple. It is so easy to get behind a computer screen or a cell phone, become what I like to call a keyboard warrior, and start talking trash with your fingers. Now, it might seem like it's all a good fun, you're making your friends laugh, but the problem is, there's somebody on the other end of that screen reading your words in their own voice. And trust me when I say this, I speak differently. Words matter. What you say matters. What you type matters. And so does my friend Trevor Meyer. He matters. Make some noise one more time for that man right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the way this show works, the longer it goes on, the bigger the tricks are going to get. So we're going to bring our ramp riders out here for what we call the warm-up section. We're going to test out the speed, the height, the angles, but most importantly, it's Monday. They're going to test out the energy from you out here in the audience. So what do you say? Let's make a little bit of noise. Press up. We got Zach in the Here we go. Zach means business. Check it out. Let me know what the energy says. Look on. No hands. Let's go on top of that one show. Go. Ready. Oh man, this is Monday morning. Logan's his first week out in quite some time. Come on, retirement for this show. What do you guys say? Let's do it! Smooth, no clean, can't mess it up with angles. So far, you guys sound pretty good. What do you think about that? We call that a KO whip. Keeping it back into the pipe around 360 degrees. Next up, Riley Jordan on that beautiful mustache. Check that out! No hands, no feet, completely letting go of his bike. Logan's ready for run number 2. All 3. What's he bringing to the table? 360 bar spin. The new addition to the team on this tour. As I said, we're on week 11. Check this one out. Zach's at 11 weeks. Superman, smooth as Clark Kent can get. Next up, his last show of this section. Check it out, Riley! Flipping that front end on a smooth 360 reminder, let's perform the halftime show for all 7 games of the NBA Finals between the Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls. And after Game 6, Michael Jordan himself said that this was his favorite trick. What do you say? Let's get loud! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for me, Trevor! All right, you guys. Anybody out here in the audience ever heard of an event called the Olympics? It's kind of a big deal. Happens every 40 years or so. For the first time ever in our sports history, BHS freestyle, which is what you're watching right now, was featured and recognized as an official Olympic sport at the 2020 Tokyo Games. It was a big deal for our riders, but an even bigger deal for our industry going into Paris this summer. Now, one of the things the judges want to see in competition is, of course, the big air spins and tricks, but they also want to see a well-rounded approach to a competitive run, and that's what these riders are going to come out and demonstrate one at a time, starting out with none other than my man Zach Bailey. What do you say, guys? Put your hands together for my man Zach. Let's get him going. Now, watch closely how Zach uses the pegs on the side of his bike, smacking them on the coping. That's that black bar on top of the ring. A little bit of a combo move right here, right in the range like a half pipe, trying to get as many points in a rapid succession as possible. Zach's looking pretty good. What do you guys think about my man Zach Newman? Looking good out there so far as he winds it down, guys. Give it up one more time for my man Zach. He's got a big smile on his face, having some fun in the process, followed up by his good friend and teammate, my man Mr. Logan Blaze from Greenville, North Carolina. Let's make some noise for Logan! Whoa! 360 in, good channel up on top, can't get it away, no brakes on his bike whatsoever. Check out the pivot, working that bike as well. What do you guys think? Give a little bit of noise for Logan, let's get him going. Yeah, Logan, recently coming out on the road, having some fun in the process. Give it up for my man Logan one more time as he runs that down. Finishing it out with a big one. And followed up by our good friend Mr. Riley Jordan, giving a little bit of love to my man Logan. What do you guys say? Get it going, Riley! Corner spin, go jam. You know, a little bit of a characteristic. Check this one out. We call this the ninja drop. Big one. Oh, yeah! Check it out. Little stall right here. Baby maneuver. Riley. That long hair getting his way. What do you say? Let's get it out! Yeah! All right, ladies and gentlemen. Riley says he's got another one. He's going to clean it up a little bit. And he's going to do it on this one right here on 3. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, having some fun out there. Huge player. But right now, we're going to tone it down for just a moment. We're going to bring my friend, Mr. Zach Newman, out here front and center. What do you guys think about my friend Zach so far? All right, well, in case you guys have not yet noticed, Zach is an incredibly talented BMX rider, one of the best in the business. However, Zach was not always this talented. As with anybody attempting to do anything for the first time, Zach started off once as a beginner. In fact, when he was a freshman in high school, he saw BMX riding on television at the X Games, decided right there in the spot that this was something he wanted to do, that he himself would one day compete in those X Games. The problem was, bike riding isn't cheap, and unfortunately, his family did not have a whole lot of extra money. However, his mom had a great idea. She brought Zach down to a local pawn shop, where they found what he needed, if not so much what it was he wanted. It was a wheat helmet, used leopard print sticky knee pads, and a bicycle that was way too big for young Zach. However, he was within budget and ready to get started. Shows up at the skate park later that day, big smile on his face, he doesn't care, he's ready to get going. Drops in for the first time, and immediately upon doing so, the older kids started making fun of him. They made fun of his peacock. They made fun of his ugly knee pads. But they especially gave him a hard time about a hand-me-down bike that was too big for his young self. So much so that Zach actually almost quit before he even got started. He was extremely discouraged. Thankfully, though, his mom noticed, pulled him to the side. She gave him one of those motherly pep talks, and she said, Zach, if this is something you are truly interested in, something you really want to do for the long term, then it is up to you and only you to do whatever it takes to put your head down and stay focused on the task at hand, the things right in front of you that you're able to control. But more importantly than that, she said, to use that passion to do whatever it takes to block out the things happening around you, the stuff you're unable to control. So that's what Zach did. He listened to his mom, he put his head down, he stayed focused and wrote every single day. And over the weeks, the months, and the years, Zach got so good at riding BMX bikes that not only did he qualify for the X Games, but just a few years ago, he earned himself a bronze medal at that X Games, which is pretty awesome. Now, the reason I share that story with you is to let each and every one of you know that whatever it is you decide to do with your life, not only will you be bad at it at first, but more likely than not, those around you are going to misunderstand your journey. And that's why I challenge you to take Zach's mother's advice, find something you love, put your head down and stay focused. If you do so, you'll be able to block out the inevitable negativity happening around you. And more importantly, you're going to set yourself up on a path to success. Zach is a perfect example of that path leading to success, and that's why he's where he's at today. Great role model, give it up one more time for my man, Zach. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We have come to my favorite part of our show, but we will not be able to do it alone. We're going to need the help from one volunteer out of our audience. However, due to liability reasons and insurance purposes, we cannot take a student. It is too dangerous. I'm sorry. So, that's why we have pre-selected a volunteer by whom I believe to be a faculty member who teaches science, is also an admin, and goes by the name of Mr. Simpson! All right, sir, welcome to the show. Are you enjoying yourself so far?
I'm having a great time.
Right on. Do you have any idea? Here, get yourself here real quick. Do you have any idea what you've been chosen to take part in this morning?
I just heard the word dangerous and liability is cheap.
Yeah, all that good stuff. For those of you who are unaware, take a look at my friend Zach. He's supposed to be cheated up on top of our ring. How's that going? I'll give you one guess here. Who do you think's going to be sitting in that chair in just a minute?
I'm not on the bike, so I'm feeling
It's a pretty good guess. What do you say we put him in that chair and we talk to him over his life? All right, sir. To start things off, we have chosen none other than our high running specialist, the bronze medalist himself, Mr. Zach Newman, to go ahead and try this. Now, Zach is a highly trained BMX rider, so much so that he makes this jump almost every single time he tries it. Okay? All levels, he's really good. Are you guys ready about that? Okay, fine. It is the Monday. Zach is having a little taste of the Mondays. We're going to give him a practice jump. Go ahead and take about 10 feet back. Make sure he has enough speed, height, distance. Make sure Mr. Simpson will not be in harm's way. Is that out there? All right. You guys in the audience, pay very close attention to this practice jump. Look for Zach's back wheel to be a minimum of 3 feet over the top of that chip. Afterwards, if you think he's going to make it, give us a thumbs up, and honesty. If you don't think he's gonna make it, however, a simple thumbs down will scratch this gun and move on with our show. Pay attention, Mr. Citizen Safety is in your hands. Zach, whenever you're ready, take it away, watch closely. The bad news is I'm seeing a whole lot more thumbs up, even from some of your fellow faculty members over in the corner. Against my better judgment, Zach is going to have to go a little bit faster. The audience will most certainly have to get louder. I think the thumbs up have it. We're going to go hard! All right, as he makes his way. Make some noise for Mr. Simpson! Couple things we need to talk about, that is one of them. Number one, our insurance company requires that I tell you to stay seated, sitting straight down with your feet flat. Do not move, do not flinch, just don't stand up, okay? Number two, go ahead and hit record. You absolutely must keep your eyes open. You have the best seat out here, all right? Oh, man, I mean it. Eyes open the whole time. I will be watching. If you close your eyes at any point during this jump, regardless of what happens, Zach will try again. Eyes open. Last but not least, hit record, so you can use over your hands. Here we go. Hands up, just like this, and I'll tell you what. Right now, what that does is it gives Zach something to aim for other than your forehead. So don't move. He's ready right there in the field goal. He's ready. Zach is ready. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? All right. Do you know what to do when Zach starts coming in that ring? That is going to be your cue to get loud. If you want to make sure Mr. Simpson t-shirts tomorrow, I need you on the screen for Zach. Do it! All right. He gets the point for ball on three. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, start! Holy cow, lightweight. What do you say? You guys having a good time out here? I'll tell you what, these riders are ready to turn it up a couple of notches. And that is exactly what we're going to do. But if I can have your attention for just another minute. Every single thing that you're seeing here today, riding these bikes, the engineering of these rims, all the way down to the words I'm speaking into this microphone, none of this stuff came easy. Certainly did not happen overnight, and it absolutely did not come without sacrifice. We're not here today to tell you to go home this afternoon to jump on bikes and try to do tricks. That's not what this show is about. However, what this show is about is to encourage each and every one of you to go home this evening. Take a look at your own lives. Find your own dreams, your own passions, the things that you enjoy doing. Take the energy that you have inside of you and put it towards a positive place. That's what these riders have done, and that's why they are where they are at today. In fact, about 8 years ago, in my hometown, there was a shy, awkward, misunderstood high school kid playing by the video games. People gave him a hard time. He started a YouTube channel, worked his butt off for a few months and built that channel up to a few hundred subscribers. After a few years of hard work, that awkward kid had a few thousand subscribers. People made fun of him. He graduated high school, went off to college, ended up dropping out of college, and his own mother kicked him out of the house because she didn't understand his journey. Nevertheless, he stayed focused. He continued to work on his YouTube channel, and people continued to make fun of him the whole way up. Here we are today, 8 years later. That shy, timid kid in my hometown now has 243 million subscribers on YouTube. You guys ever heard of Jimmy Robinson? How about Mr. Beast? Nobody knows Jimmy. Everybody knows Mr. Beast. And that's what I want you all to understand. It takes time, it takes work, and it takes sacrifice. Jimmy is not here today, I'm sorry. Working on it. The fact of the matter remains the same. I know there's a whole bunch of Jimmy Robinsons in this audience right now that are working towards a goal, but they feel misunderstood. And those are the kids we want to highlight, because once upon a time, we were those kids. So right now, for those of you in the audience who are following your dreams, let's give them a big round of applause right now. It's a recognition. Tell you guys, you're being made fun of. It's not because of what you're doing, it's something going on inside of their lives, not yours. That said, if you have a dream, you have a passion, come see me after the show. I'd love to hear all about it, guys. Come on by, I'll be right over here. That said, these riders have saved their best friends, an entire career's worth of effort, culminating right here, right now, on Monday afternoon, starting with Cheryl Meyer. Let's make some noise for our Flatline Pro Cheryl! As he balances his legs one side to the other, changing up the balance point, being back to the toe. Let's make some noise on ready. 1, 2, 3! Jerome Meyer, one of the best to ever do it, coming at you swinging. Check this out, let's run on his right toe. Watch as he plays. How high can we count lateral? Here we go. 1, 2, 3! Trevor says he's got one more, and if he wants one more, then by golly, we're going to give him one more. Here we go. Let's do it on 3. 1, 2, 3! Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only, make some noise for Trevor! I tell you what, everybody, talent will bring you far in life. I suggest you cultivate, develop, nurture it at all costs. However, talent all by itself will only bring you so far if you do not have an attitude to match. My friend Trevor is extremely talented, but also one of the nicest people you will ever meet. Come say hello after the show and give it up one more time for my man Trevor Meyer! All right, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen the warm-up tricks. You've seen the tricks the judges like to see in competition, but I'll tell you what else they want to see. High air, speed, risk, and danger, and that is exactly what these riders have saved for last. We're going to say, can you make some noise one more time? but we're going to switch it up. What we call a train formation, rapid succession, one after another. Nose to tail to nose, and one goes down. It takes out the whole lot of the Logan Place. Zach Newman, Riley Jordan, here we go. Let's get loud! All right, y'all know what to do. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3, screw! Ladies and gentlemen, as they take the way on top, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure, but I do believe we got some more free stuff to give away! All right, you guys, tell you what, before we give that free stuff away, there's some very important people that we need to make sure that we thank. First of all, for allowing us to come into your school, giving us some of your class time, and letting you all join us here today. We would like to thank these people. They were a huge inspiration to us when we were growing up. If it wasn't for them, none of us would be where we are at today. They love you and they care about you more than you can